Feeling the pangs of true hunger setting in once again, Jules powers through the rain and the horde standing between him and his next chance at a sliver of food. Finally making it to the small home, the world spits in his face once again by providing nothing but 3 bottles of wine, which provided calories but absolutely no vital nutrients to the fragile survivor. Needing to scrape together a morsel of food, he places his bets on the next house up the road, steadying himself for another bloodbath to reach its door. Crushed once more by this endless nightmare, the entire day's efforts resulted in not a crumb of actual food, leaving Jules to stave off his starvation and mounting depression by downing an entire bottle of wine as he travels over the devastation he has left in his wake. Soaked and defeated as he returns to the fragile safety of his cruiser, he hears the rattling engine threatening to sputter before a familiar and dreadful noise fills the air. Having lost his access to transportation once again, Jules lets his tears finally mix with the flow of rain that washed over his ragged features as he crawls back to his isolated station. Recognizing that this was it, that this next decision would either leave him starved or fed, he spends the night relying on the one tool that had kept him alive so far: his mind. Scraping across every shred of knowledge he held, he eventually recalls Marcus mentioning a trailer park he had lived in that had to be nearby. It had been constructed for the factories between Jules and the country club, which meant it was more than likely a walkable distance through the woods to the east. With so many individual residences, there had to be food for Jules. The only question was how guarded were the modest homes, and if he had the strength to fight for them. Trudging through the foggy and tiring walk, Jules eventually hears a sound that had filled him with dread 2 weeks ago, but now gives him a spark of hope he wasn't expecting. Some stubborn house alarm had gone off on the far side of the park, drawing the swarms of dead away from the nearest trailers, giving Jules the vital offering of luck he so desperately needed. Finding the food he had predicted, he picks through the first 2 homes in a pristine-looking vehicle before deciding to free the closest row of homes from a small gathering of the infected. Calming his growling stomach with the immediate gratification of greasy and delicious chips, Jules finds enough food to stuff his duffel bag as an infectious and wide smile stretches across his blood-soaked face. Beginning his trek back, he spots the horde that laid claim to this new gold mine, but not even their intimidating numbers could bring Jules down, as he knows he now has the time and the energy available to deal with them properly. Slowly climbing the hill towards his home as the October chill sweeps through the vibrant trees around him, Jules is allowed the first true indulgence of hope he had been so long absent from. Confident he wouldn't be forced from his safe haven now, he finally commits to making this place a home as he begins to organize his small and cozy room. I write this entry while holding back tears of utter and complete joy. For the first time since the country club, I can't remove the unfamiliar feeling of a smile across my tired lips. Feeling happy brings an almost sickening sensation, however, as it feels almost wrong to be satisfied and safe after all that has happened. Though I must prevent myself from souring the accomplishments I have made, the proof I have provided that Marcus's sacrifice was not pointless, that I can survive out here on my own. Now, I finally have time to plan and to think, to decide what comes next. Jules.